Ah, homecoming, the time where teenagers get to dress up in wacky outfits and party to their heart's content with adult supervision. In some parts of the good old US of A, seniors have the option of taking vans, the other type of vans, and they can decorate them to whichever way they so please. So I gathered 6 of my friends and we decided to do a van. We ended up doing the theme Clue, like the board game, the murder mystery sensation that swept the nation. I don't know, I've never played the game. The only thing I knew about our van is that I wanted to play Miss Scarlet, the smokin' hot babe herself. After some very helpful words of encouragement from a friend,
I've never driven this in my entire life.
We were ready to go. And we immediately noticed that the clock didn't work, the speedometer didn't work, and the seatbelt alarm kept going off. But, Maddie, why did you buy this van?
It was only $400.
But at least the windshield wiper still worked. I mean, what do you expect? We got this off of Craigslist. After washing the outside of this absolute monstrosity that we had the audacity to call our van, we finally got around to cleaning and vacuuming the inside of it. Next, we had the daunting task of scraping off all of the rust off of the van, and let me tell you, there was enough rust on this thing to give an entire small country tetanus. We had to use some weird methods.
Please don't cut yourself.
If you cut yourself, it's all on you.
After we scraped off all of the rust, we finally started to paint the van. Now, I wanted to change the theme to be a bumblebee solely because of the black and yellow, but alas, that was voted against 6-1. But that's okay, because the van was starting to look really nice with a fresh coat of paint and no rust. Our little death trap was turning into our little death home. Oh. Now it's time for my favorite segment where my friend and I try to put carpeting in a van on a budget of $10. It's just as bad as you think. As my friend cut out the pieces of carpet, we realized that the industrial strength glue was hard to get out of its tube. I don't know why we thought it wouldn't be. So we tried to staple it to the ground, but that didn't really work. And then I tried to get crafty and cut the tube open and slather it on the ground, but that didn't work. And then I tried to scoop it out using a pen, which was all we had, but you guessed it, that didn't work. And then to put the cherry on top, we had to use a stapler to measure everything because we forgot a measuring tape.
It's a staple and a half.
But don't fret, everyone. It's whittling time, baby.
See, whittling is great. Really, what I love whittling is forks. Because it's such an intricate design of making the stabby things that stab into your food, like it's such an art form in which no one really cares about nowadays. Now, back in the ye old days, with Barack Obama as our president, we used to care about whittling, and nowadays it's just really underappreciated. Like no one really puts the time and effort into whittling anymore. Like it used to be a televised event. Like bowling used to be on TV. That isn't there anymore. Whittling is really a lost art.
Now, like any good friend, I used the spear he worked so hard on to try to stick the carpet down, and through thick and thin, our $10 carpeting job paid off. We stuck the vinyl stickers onto the side of the van, even though it looked like there were spears coming out of my face, and one of my friends' wrists looked broken beyond repair, but that was our fault, not the company's. Please don't sue us. We did some last-minute cleaning on the inside of the van, I stuck some cup holders onto the wall, and we finally got some cute little cat fairy lights hung up. I threw some pillows that I made in the back of the van, and our journey was complete. But homecoming was just ramping up. I somehow, someway got onto homecoming court, which meant that I got to wear this really pretty dress, and as I so eloquently put, I look like a bath bomb. I actually did a pretty decent job for the dress-up days this year. One of the days was tie-dye day, and to make a long story short, my friend and I found ourselves in a cold stone alleyway at 10 p.m. trying to bleach tie-dye black t-shirts. And to answer your question, no. They didn't turn out well, at all. I actually spilt some bleach on my carpet at home. I'm sorry, Mom. Other than that, it was a really fun week. We danced around in the hallway before first hour, and we won our homecoming game. Overall, it was as normal as it could be, and that's all you can really ask for. Well, that's a wrap.